Hey, we need to talk about sourdough starter. I'm going to talk about it, and I could use some pointers from anybody out there that knows more about it than I do. And I imagine there's a lot of y'all, honestly. I've only been making sourdough stuff for May will be 2 years. And I didn't make my own starter. It was gifted to me, and I have been a good sourdough mama. You have to be a good sourdough mama to keep it going. And sometimes it's messy. But I'm going to show y'all what I know about it, which probably is not a lot. But I do know this. You got to be a good mama to your sourdough. So this is my sourdough that's been sitting on my counter because I fed it last night. Well, now I'm not going to use it today. So I'm going to feed it again because I might use it tomorrow. But I have to discard part of it to feed it. I never use my discard. There are lots of discard recipes. I mean, tons of them, but I don't know. I just never use it. I've even read somewhere that even if your discard was black, you could use it. And I'm like, that ain't happening. There's no way. If something's black in my refrigerator, it and the container all has to go out. I'm not even joking it. But anyway, it's really important that you use non-reactive materials when you're messing with your starter. Not that it won't work if you use a metal spoon. It just works better if you don't. You can use glass, plastic, ceramic, whatever. But don't use metal if you can help it. I don't know why. It's reactive to the fermentation process of the starter, I guess. So anyway, I threw away some discard. I put it in there. And I've got about, oh gosh, I don't know. Y'all see where it is? About right there. So I'm going to put in equal parts water and flour. And I don't measure anything, so I don't know what to tell you. You could Google it and get a lot better information than I'm going to give you about it. I'm just telling you what I know, which is not much. But anyway, put about that much. How much was that? 3 tablespoons? Maybe. But I was trying to get about the same amount of the starter that I had in the jar. And I'm going to try to get about the same amount of water. And gosh, if you use hot water, it'll kill it. It will kill it completely. That's why I keep some in the little jar. I'm going to put some in the refrigerator right there. I keep some in my refrigerator just in case I do mess around and kill it or leave it out. Now see, that's too thin to me. I like it to be about, they say the thickness of pancake batter. But I have read things too that said if you need it to rise real quickly, that if you mix it thinner and it will rise more quickly and you can use it sooner. But I'm going to make this to use tomorrow. See how it looks now. Oh yeah. Pancake batter. That's the consistency you're looking for. You want it to rise and look all bubbly. It'll have like the side of the glass jar will have little bubbles all over it. If your starter's not right, your bread's not going to rise and it's not going to be any good. The sourdough is fun. When you first start reading about it and think you want to do it, it's really intimidating because everything you read about measuring stuff and grams and all that stuff, I don't do all that. If it's a recipe that says grams, I just go past it and find one that says cups because I'm not going to measure all this stuff out. I'm just not. And I figured it out. But it'll be all right. Guarantee you. So this, actually, I'm going to put that on my counter because I'm going to use it tomorrow. And if I don't use it till tomorrow night, which I won't, I'll feed it tomorrow morning one more time. You want it to be able to breathe when you're leaving it out on your counter because you're going to use it. So I'm going to put a little cheesecloth with my ring instead of putting a lid on it. That way it can breathe, but critters we don't have any gnats right now, thank goodness. But you get a gnat in the house. And if you get a gnat in the house, you know where they go for your food, your face, all that stuff. You know how gnats are. If you know how gnats are, you know. And if you don't, congratulations, because they're the scourge of the earth. But anyway, I'm going to set this over here. I'm going to use it tomorrow. If I wake up really early tomorrow morning and it looks good, I'll probably go ahead and mix up something, a loaf of bread, a bowl, I don't know, something. But if not, I'll feed if I don't have time. If I wake up late and I'm grouchy, which is likely, I'll just feed it again and put it back on the counter. Now, this is the discard that I never use, but I keep it anyway. I don't know why I keep it. I was going to put me some, I won't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow, but I always put a little bit in my little jar and keep it in the refrigerator after it's been fed. I get the good starter that's been fed and I put it in here and I put the top on it real tight and put it in the refrigerator. I do that just as a precaution in case I screw up what I got on the counter and it actually does turn black. And then I'll have some start over in the refrigerator. That's how I got it gifted to me. It was in a little jar refrigerated. Thank you, Rachel. I've enjoyed cooking with it too. But that's what I know about starter. And I mean, you can read 10,000 things about starter. There's Farmhouse on Boone, Amy Bakes Bread, my favorite, Sally's Bacon Addiction. You can read about it on those places, or you can read about it on all other kind of places. But I did do a lot of studying to learn how to keep my starter, and I still need help sometimes. It's got to be right. If your starter ain't right, your bread ain't going to be right.